NBA YoungBoy is dropping his new mixtape at the same time as Durk, right after he attacked him on Twitter.
Oh no, he didn't.
This beef is getting way more intense. Watch until the end. It looks like NBA YoungBoy has committed to being on offense when it comes to his beef with Lil Durk. The Baton Rouge rapper has had a lot of time to watch and think during his bid in the feds and his time away from society. But is he boiling over? NBA YoungBoy decided to release his next project on the same day as Lil Durk's new project release. It's crazy because Durk announced his project release a few days before YoungBoy decided to crash the party. So now, the two are set to go head to head to see who's the biggest artist between them.
This should be interesting.
Right? I mean, that is the reason why YB is dropping on the same day, right?
That makes sense to me.
After his online antics before the announcement, the reason doesn't seem to be so cut and dry. NBA YoungBoy started going ham on Twitter, calling out Lil Durk, DJ Academics, and India Royale. And although YoungBoy and Durk have issues, YB's Twitter outbursts were initially toward Academics. Axe spoke about Durk and YB's beef online. You'd think he said something awful. It's actually the opposite, I think. All Axe said was the beef is over, and he was serious about it.
Now that beef is squashed. You ain't here? I might have forgot to tell the public that. Durk and YoungBoy don't got beef no more.
Durk seemed to disapprove through subliminal posts on Twitter and Instagram, insinuating that the two aren't friends. But that's about it.
Beef.
Oh, so there's no beef.
Beef who?
NBA YoungBoy.
Shut up, more.
However, YoungBoy came through like Kurt Angle and started tearing everything up. He went at Academics for even speaking on anything. He seemingly went at Durk for obvious reasons, and he told India to tell Durk not to drop his project. He doubled back with the video expressing the same things about Academics while in the studio.
I give a f about numbers. I just dropped 2 weeks ago. This finna drop.
According to quote replies, Academics seem to have taken everything in stride. At first, he tried to clarify what he meant, saying it was only their online antics that was finished. Now, he may not even care after YoungBoy's response. But the big focus of discussion with YoungBoy's response is his determination to drive the point that he doesn't care about record sales. So, Academics was talking about YoungBoy's decline in record sales despite him being one of the most streamed artists in this decade. And there could be plenty of factors to that. But the fact of the matter is, it's not uncommon for Act to talk about record sales on his platforms, especially huge acts like YoungBoy. Top clearly didn't like it and decided to say something about it. I guess it made Academics lose whatever care he had in it. Academics responded to YB's response by calling for avid and potential listeners to support YoungBoy's project since he's looking for that type of attention. And he didn't take back what he said about his album sales.
Yo, that is messed up, yo.
Durk saw the interaction too, but decided to keep himself out of it, even though he's somewhat involved. Perhaps he'll respond after YoungBoy addressed India. He did last time. Last time we checked, India and Durk were broken up. However, pics and videos that have surfaced online suggest the two are back together. But even while they were broken up, Durk took anything dealing with India personally, even if it was her talking about enjoying the single life. So, of course, he would feel away when his arch nemesis decides to target the love of his life. After India teased YoungBoy for the dents in his head with someone else on Twitter,
Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Because if so, you are succeeding.
YoungBoy hit back on his burner to let her and anyone else know not to play with him. Durk seemed to have responded, but I mean, come on, what was he really gonna do about it? I guess YoungBoy's trying to bring back the 50 Cent versus Kanye vibes from the mid-2000s. They had an album release face-off in the mid-2000s that resulted in Kanye changing the sound and stigma of rap. Rappers didn't have to be completely street anymore. If they decided to wear polo shirts and backpacks like Kanye did at that time, they could, and still be respected as a dope rapper. Obviously, this isn't the same with Lil Durk and YoungBoy, but I guess determining which album will sell the most is a lot better than seeing more bodies